Smell your hand. I bet you smells like fucking shit and cum.
All right, so welcome back to podcast Just Kidding. Right here to my left is Dog Master Juan. Oh, there's no applause. There you go. Right in front of him is flashlight maker Chris.
Flashlight lover.
And right in front of me is motherfucking Saulo.
Get that right, motherfucker.
Good gorilla.
And right here speaking to you is stripper lover Lalo.
Dude, you're married. You can't say that.
Ah, shit. Edit.
Edit.
No,
Marker.
fuck that. Nah, we're going to keep that in. Joanna, you heard him?
And I'm good looking, and I have a rapist wit.
And this episode is sponsored by IPA. They don't know it yet, but the chick is on the way.
Nowadays, nothing's out of the question, really.
No, yeah. Nowadays, what I've learned is that if you got enough money, I mean, for a while now, obviously that's been the case. But
No, nowadays the highest currency now is attention.
No, absolutely. But what I'm saying is, if the whole saying of money runs this world has ever been more accurate, it's definitely now, because
It's now more evident. Like,
Yeah,
it's not even
because
under the surface. It's just overflowing.
let's be realistic. I mean, anybody, if we were going to just go off of politics alone, Trump shouldn't have not even been close, right?
The moment he made fun of that one handicap reporter, that would have been your out.
Let's go even further. The moment they caught him saying grab the girl by the pussy, right?
Yeah.
I mean, but the money. I mean, that all my green is for the money, gold is for the honey. I mean, it is what it is. You got the money, you can damn near do anything. I mean, and Trump is proving it. He has this bankroll that literally made him the president of the United States of America. It wasn't because he's a genius. It wasn't because he had great ideas. It wasn't because, he's this great politician. No, it's just the fact of the matter that he's got a lot of money. And that's
His
it.
supporters give a lot of money.
Yeah.
Do you think it's a testament to how society communicates itself to each other? Back when Obama was a thing. So before Obama, it was Bush. Then Facebook became a thing. MySpace and Facebook kind of try to hash it out. What was the
Dominant.
Yeah. Obama ran his campaign like a lot on Facebook. People rallied to his causes. Trump is the same thing on Twitter. It's a dumbed down version of Facebook. What's the dumbed down version of Twitter next?
Just like there's good people that
YouTube.
use social media,
YouTube?
there's a lot
No,
of people.
because YouTube's been going strong for a while now,
Yeah.
dude.
Instagram, just pictures, not even words. Do you think the next person who runs is gonna primarily be?
There also
God, I
like
hope
Reddit.
not. 'Cause
There's
in
also
that-
like Reddit and
Dude, the
But
next
if the next one is an Instagram like superstar, that's really bad.
The Rock
2020.
2020.
But hear me. But The Rock still has he tweets a lot of shit out. He's even I think he has a YouTube channel. Obviously, I don't think it's that big, but because he doesn't really spend time on it. But I mean,
there's a lot of value in being an Instagram star.
Absolutely.
That is a term. There are actually people out there that do get paid per post now.
On Instagram?
Yeah.
Dude,
Monetize everything.
Kylie
You guys-
Jenner gets $250,000 a post. Some shit like that.
Yeah.
I thought YouTube was the only one that you can get paid off.
No.
No.
You get.
They've
you-
changed it too.
There's literally something. There's like an Instagram. When you're on Instagram and you actually become famous, you're labeled an influencer.
Sure.
And
I understand
you
that.
can do that, and depending on how many followers you have, you can like.
No.
Fuck that.
Listen, I get.
I don't want to say her name again, but
No.
she has so much that she can change a
Listen,
trend with one of the posts.
I get that, but I didn't know that Instagram
Yeah.
was now
Monetized.
paying people.
No,
I
okay,
thought the
so-
only social media that was doing it was YouTube.
No, so
You're in 2019, Saulo.
I don't have social media, dude. You know,
Hold up,
good.
since
because I think it's the most ridiculous thing. But
Better off without you.
since I'm a little involved.
stop moving the table, Juan.
Since I'm
The
a little bit
fucking
involved
whack-ass
in
names.
that, on YouTube you can actually make money on your own. You gotta keep posting videos. You get followers. You get money. The moment you reach 1,000 followers, that's when you can start making money.
Really?
On Instagram, you don't get paid by the post. You get sponsor. So basically, like that bitch and any other. That's what they do. A lot of models.
Her
What
name
happens
is-
is that.
How dare you just
What's
point
her
at me
name?
at that
What's her name
bitch?
again? What's her name? Kylie Jenner.
So
was
let's say
that?
Yeah.
let's say
Her name
Herbalife.
is Kylie Jenner.
No,
Respect her.
Let's say Herbalife. They're paying you so much money to be taking pictures on Instagram promoting their product.
Okay.
That's how you make money on Instagram. You're basically being sponsored.
Okay. Speaking of, who sponsors our podcast?
Eduardo Juarez beer that is on hiatus right now.
And Fleshlight.
It's so good. You aren't ready for it.
It was
Yeah,
so,
right,
no,
it
no.
was so good that I ran out and went into
Dude,
hiatus.
this
And
is
it's-
why 127.
Why are you showing me? I
No,
don't give
no.
a
Let me
rat's
tell you,
ass.
127 million followers. That's why.
Whatever.
Let's do.
That's literally a third of our country, for
Yeah.
sure. Because what is that? 350 million people
Something like that.
here in the U.S.
Just
So
San
you got
Jose alone has
a
like
third.
6 million.
I know this is worldwide, but that's a third of our population right
That's
there.
You know what I
Insane.
think? You know what I think of
Insane.
that? You know what I think about that? This beer is good.
All
That
right.
beer was sponsored by Kayla Jenner.
Fuck.
How dare you?
No, this podcast is sponsored by the Fleshlight, guys. I mean, let's be real.
Hey, dude, there's. Never mind.
I don't know. Listen,
Their
I was just
product,
saying.
let me
I
say,
read.
customer
I
service is
listen to a
amazing.
bunch of like podcasts and like YouTubers, and they're sponsoring a lot of shit. you
hold
know?
on though.
They sponsored Rogan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on
Rogan
though.
sponsors
Early
Rogan.
Is
podcast.
that how you got
Hold
yours?
on.
That's how I
Hold
got mine.
I was the lucky winner of the day.
Did they make them that small?
No, let me just say, fucker.
I
Their
didn't know.
customer service is great.
I didn't know they made them extra tiny weenie,
Bitch.
teeny weenies.
God
But okay, that's cool. Whatever. Fleshlight, thank you for making it for the teeny weenie type guys.
Bitch.
Appreciate it.
Hey,
Tell us about Caricatura Studios. Give us a little plug.
Yeah.
Caricatura Studio is a YouTube channel by me, and I've been producing animations since 2013. And it's little quick stories. Some of them are based straight out of my comic book. Some of them are just stories that either combine it with true events and just exaggerate the story. Right now I'm in the process of making a pilot episode based off my comic book Lalo's World, in the hopes to pitch it to Netflix and hopefully get picked up. Because right now Netflix is basically producing anything that is being that is being shown to them. Like, yeah, fuck it.
Hey, but you gotta be real. Let's be honest though. Just about, well, no, I'm not gonna say just about any other shows that Netflix picks up or produces or whatever you want to call it. But you know, like a lot of their Netflix, I guess, original, how far you can push that. But original series like The Ranch, Big Mouth, BoJack Horseman, F is for Family.
I thought BoJack was like
No,
Adult
it's-
Swim.
No, that's Netflix.
It's Netflix.
Um,
Maybe eventually.
Netflix should pick up home movies.
Yeah.
I heard
Hold
that
on.
there's a plan
And
to
then-
bring it back, do a reboot of home movies.
Really?
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I'm
That'd be very
in.
cool.
Subscribe.
hear me.
I
Shut
love
up,
it.
take my money.
Take
Hey.
my money now.
And then they have these superhero original. Again, well, let's just say it though. I mean,
I'm not
first-
booing them. I'm booing you.
Well, I know, but I hate you too. You know, Daredevil, Punisher.
That's on Netflix?
Yeah,
It's not.
dude. Oh, you
Oh.
haven't seen Daredevil,
No.
bro? Watch it. It's not. There's no CG.
Yeah.
Like the fighting scenes are actual like choreographed.
The only thing I've seen is clips of Kingpin, and he's the shit.
Home Private Pile. Oh,
Yeah, Private Pile.
And the
my
thing is,
God.
it's part
That's
of
who it
the
is. The Kingpin is Private Pile. I
And it-
swear.
And what I like is that it is part of the Marvel
Absolutely.
universe.
Absolutely, dude. I think if I'm not mistaken, he was considered the best when the first season of Daredevil came out. he was considered the best villain in any show, movie.
That guy that played the Kingsman?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude.
He
Hell
is, I mean, to the point where they put him in the series of The Punisher.
Yeah.
And he's amazing actor. I mean, this is, like I said, Private Pile. He's on CSI, I think, as well. He did the new Jurassic Park movie. But yeah, anybody who's watched Full Metal Jacket, I don't know the actor's name.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. But anybody who's seen Full Metal Jacket, that guy is Private Pile, and he plays the Kingpin. In
What side was that, Pile?
Yeah.
Sorry, left side, side.
Don't
you
fuck
shut
with me,
up,
Private Pile.
Pick up your fucking cover.
Yeah. And honestly, I mean, Netflix.
Vincent D'Onofrio.
Sure, that motherfucker.
Yeah.
That motherfucker. Anyways, but I haven't been really disappointed in any of the Netflix stuff, even their movies. The movie Bright with Will Smith.
He's one of those guys that strikes me like, to be a great actor,
You could do anything.
I think that you gotta be out of your fucking mind. I think that fool was legitimately crazy. Who's your guys' favorite actor?
Actor?
Childhood.
Yeah.
Oh, let's talk about that. Yeah, go ahead. Who is it?
To me, I have to say Tom Cruise. He's done so many roles, dude. He's Lestat from fucking Interview from a Vampire. And then
It's so funny that you
and then he
actually
turns
did.
around and he's a pilot in fucking
Top Gun.
And then he's a fucking NASCAR driver, bruh. Come on. I mean, what I mean by that is the range, because then he did them, in between those movies and Mission Impossible. He had other movies, but Mission Impossible. I mean,
I love a good scene. Like there are some scenes in movies where like this might not be one of my favorite movies, but I love this scene because of the level of acting. And just for your example, Tom Cruise, when he was you guys seen Rain Man?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The scene where the bathtub scene where he turns on the water and he was like, and Dustin Hoffman like freaks out, oh burn baby, and this and that. The legitimate freak outness of his, like, what the fuck is going like out of nowhere? That was good acting.
Like honestly, you
acting.
have to.
Yeah.
That's something that. Yeah, obviously he's an actor, right? But you just have to know action. Get into that shit. I mean that's you can't teach that.
Yeah.
You just years of experience. I mean, let's be
It's
real.
hard.
Who here doesn't like Mission Impossible? Any of them?
I've never seen it.
Really?
I haven't seen the last two.
But you've seen it.
Yeah, they're good. They're good movies.
And I mean,
But I get
the
level of it.
I mean, this guy, he did that other one where he's the latest one where he's like an American pilot.
American made.
Yeah, American made.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't give a fuck what he does in his private life. As long as that when I pay my $15-$16 to go to the fucking theater and he blows my mind with his acting, that's all I give a fuck. People always tell me, how can you like him? He's weird. He's into Scientology. I don't give a fuck. Because when I go to the theater, I don't pay for that. I pay to be amused. I pay to get distracted from the reality bullshit that we all go through every day, right? And this man, like Johnny Depp, like Leonardo, I mean, these guys take me away from this shit. That's why I love them. Lalo, I'm a big DC guy, but the Marvel movies, I'm not even lying. I can't wait for the next Avengers. Because they take you, let me tell you.
They enhance your life.
This series of the Marvel movies have put all these actors that have come out in these latest ones.
Yeah, and more other movies.
They've made them like these actors that were like amazing actors. I mean, straight out. And that's what I'm talking about, where it's like, I don't care what they do in their private life. As long as that when I go and sit my monkey ass down in that chair, they entertain me. That's it.
Yeah.
Let's go top 5 actors. Tom Cruise already on your list.
Okay. Top 5?
Yeah.
Tom Cruise,
Okay.
Johnny Depp,
Yeah.
Robin Williams,
Yeah.
Tom Hanks,
Yes.
Okay.
and what's her name? The actress that was in Devil Wears Prada.
Glenn Close.
Glenn Close. I mean, that's
Chris.
What about Chris?
None.
None.
When it comes to acting, I appreciate it as an entertainment forum, but
but none favorite.
I can't. I mean, you have good performances or whatever, but they're not my favorite actor. Because it's like,
Okay, give us some top performances.
Well,
this would be good.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's the same thing.
Because I agree, there are some that are like, God damn that.
He did.
I personally, I see some movies and I go, God damn, I love that scene because I love the way they acted. Like,
Sure.
they fucking knocked that scene out.
Yeah.
who's that guy? Daniel Day-Lewis. He does a lot of good fucking shit, but he's weird.
Yeah, another guy is
But
out of
that's
his
not-
fucking
but
mind.
that's-
But
but
dude,
that's
he
not what
doesn't
we're
do
asking.
shit.
I-
in a while,
I know
right?
that's not what we're asking, but what essentially the question to me sounds like, who's your favorite make pretender?
Well, yeah, that's
Well,
what
that's
it
what
Yeah,
is.
it is what
That's
it
what it
is.
is.
To me, it's a question that's
But you
like,
gotta go. It is what it is. Stop overthinking it.
Yeah.
It's just.
Yeah,
It is
well,
what it is.
Listen,
You know
listen,
me.
hold on. The problem you have is that you're not thinking it like the way we're asking.
Okay.
The simplest way you got to think about it is like, obviously, these people who are portraying another person, it's all fake. But that's what we're asking. Did they do such a good job on portraying somebody or something else? That
Do you
you're
have a
like, wow,
favorite
that was
scene,
really
Chris?
fucking good. You the darkness.
Yeah.
Actually, no, that's good. You inspired. So, what the fuck is
Tom
that guy's
Hardy.
name? Tom Hardy.
Yes.
Tom Hardy actually is a good actor in
God
that.
damn.
Like,
Wait,
he's a good actor.
but what other Tom Hardy?
Have you seen Bronson?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Bronson
I haven't.
is
I'm not gonna
fucking
sit here and lie.
amazing.
It's fucking dude. So Chris, you told me about Bronson, right? And then I watched it, right? And I showed it to Judy, thinking she's gonna hate this movie, and she loved it because this fool literally took over the movie. And there's scenes where he could do this on stage, and it would still be amazing.
You know,
like there's literally one scene. Remember, there was one scene
Half
where
and
he
half.
he
One
had
side
like
of
a
the
half and half makeup thing, and he was doing this, and he looked from his left side, and he would act this scene, and then he looked from his right side, and you would think. If I were to tell you right now, you probably think that sounds stupid, but he
No.
nailed it.
Right.
And then he fucking nailed Bane. That was a fucking great
Well,
performance.
the problem with that
And
though,
then-
that wasn't his voice though,
that was his voice.
was it?
Yeah.
They had
He
to dub
recorded it
after
Afterwards,
separately,
okay.
because they couldn't
but
hear
he
it through
acted
the
to
mask.
it, so he had to act his eyes too because you couldn't see.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
nailed it,
without
yeah.
a doubt. I'm not even gonna
But
say
in
that I liked him more.
every scene that I've seen him in, he's a good actor because he did the Reverend.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
DiCaprio's
I
in it
hated
too.
him in
You
that
know,
movie.
you know who's another one?
Yeah, you hated him in that movie.
But that's the point.
But that's
He was
that's
such
that's why
a
he's
good-
successful because you actually, like you're saying, you hate him. You don't know him personally, and I know you don't hate him personally.
That's when you know you
but
got a
you're-
good actor.
You're saying
like,
I
"Fuck,
hate that
dude."
acting that he did, in the sense that not that he wasn't good. It was just like yeah,
make
he
you
was so good
believe.
at a bad guy. I fucking hate that guy. But he's
So
like, you know, I
Chris,
love
we
that.
got Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy.
But
I'm gonna say you. That's one.
You kind of correlated some other things. So, who's the other guy in Revenant?
Leonardo
Leonardo
DiCaprio.
DiCaprio. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
absolutely.
a good
Dude,
one.
hold on. Before you continue, I just saw Shutter Island the other day. Is that?
Yeah, that
DiCaprio?
one's a good one.
And I'll tell you why. I was sitting at home Saturday night. It's Saturday afternoon. I had nothing to do, and Hulu kept saying, "Watch this, watch this. You'll like this." You know, I said,
That
you
one's
know
the
what?
one where he. Okay.
He's well, so. And I was like, nah, no, man, it doesn't. Yeah. And then I said, you know what? I finally got I had nothing else to watch.
Okay, Hulu, I will listen.
Yeah, exactly. Literally, I was like, all right, fuck it. It'll probably be all right. I figured it would be all right because it's Leo, right? Dude, I watched it. I'm like, why didn't I watch this in the fucking
Doesn't
theater?
it blow your mind that it took him so long to win an Oscar? You go,
What the fuck? He could have. That's
Well,
you know
what
what's
the
sad about that?
fuck?
And that's why I feel like they just gave it to him in the Revenant because it was like overdue.
I thought he got it for Django.
No, it's
No.
Revenant.
No.
The Revenant?
yeah.
He
Django was
should have
good
won
too.
one for that
Who's that
movie.
guy in
He should have
Django?
won one.
Jamie Foxx.
No, the other one.
That guy that
I don't know his name.
Inglorious Bastards. Oh,
Inglourious
dude,
Basterds.
he's a good
He's
actor.
Hans Landa?
amazing.
Fuck, what the fuck is that guy's name?
Trilingual
Oh, the
guy.
guy
He's
that's
amazing.
the Jew killer guy.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that guy's bad.
Jew
dude.
Hunter. The Jew Hunter.
But what I'm saying is,
Christopher Waltz.
Leo should have got it. Leo probably should have got an Oscar for the other
Titanic,
one where
dude. Even for Titanic.
Inception.
Yeah.
He should have got one for
Yeah,
Inception.
dude.
So many movies.
Let's be real. Should he have not probably got one for Titanic?
He should have had
Right?
four by now.
Yeah, but
He
and
should,
that's why.
he should be hit.
And that's why I felt like when they gave him this one, it was just kind of like,
Here you go.
Yeah,
Sorry
'cause
for
it's-
those
Because
years.
you know
It's
why? Because
overdue.
everybody kept talking
Sorry.
it in social media.
yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. But
you
yeah,
go.
I mean that guy,
Sorry.
dude, Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah,
oh my
dude.
Good God.
I
That-
I honestly think I can't think
Catch me if you
I
can.
can't think of one that he was
Bad.
bad at The Departed. He was great in The
That was great
Departed.
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
As a creator, Lalo, you're a person who's
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the back.
Lalo,
end.
I'm curious
You
to
do a
your
lot
list.
of creation. You do a lot of production. The actors get all of the like the fame and the accolades, but it's not that person that creates the thing. There's a lot of people in behind the scenes. So
Yeah, so
Oh, yeah.
the way and actually when it comes to the Oscars, there's also a second award show that is never televised, and it goes to the awards for
Production.
the producers, and that's actually the one that should be more recognized because the actor is basically the tip of the iceberg.
Right. He's portraying the story that the director or the writer, the producer are trying to put out there. Absolutely.
And it's kind of like a balance because you can spend so much time and a humongous crew to build the production, but if you don't get the right actor, it all goes to waste
yeah.
because you need to have the actor in order to sell the tickets.
Yeah.
That's why they don't put in the posters produced by team something or produced by
Nobody
this
cares.
crew.
No one gives a
Nobody
shit.
really cares.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because that's behind the scenes.
Mhm.
And as a person that has done my own production and done stuff like that, it's kind of like it's a give and take. You know, you have to have the right actor in order for all of this to be worth it.
who's
No,
your favorite
absolutely.
actor? Who's your favorite production?
Production, I really don't. I can't say. I don't know. For me, my favorite actor is Keanu.
Oh yeah.
He just happens to be the main actor in a lot of the movies I
Cut
like.
this shit out.
You know what's cool
Right.
about him? He still takes like Subway.
Yeah,
So Keanu Reeves, that's one.
Denzel. Can't go wrong with Denzel
Oh,
Washington.
Denzel Washington.
Oh, Denzel.
Oh, excuse me, sir.
You said Denzel, not Denzel.
Denzel. Anyways, dude,
Denzel in Distress, Washington.
Yeah, Denzel. Okay.
Tom Hanks will be my number third.
I
Tom
love Tom Hanks.
Hanks is amazing.
Yeah.
I love you, Jenny.
Yeah.
The Forrest Gump. Dude.
Or the Da Vinci Code. I mean, let's
Oh
be
yeah,
real.
yeah.
The
Yeah.
Da Vinci Code
Forrest
was
Gump,
amazing.
you just like
Castaway.
Castaway.
Will
Or
Smith.
Saving Private Ryan.
I went to a big
Wilson!
five. I went to a big five, and they actually had a volleyball section. They
No.
had, like, football, and they have one that's like
Nice.
a bloody Wilson. I swear, it's the Castaway Bloody Hand Wilson. It's hilarious,
Who's your favorite?
dude. I have so many, and off the top of my head, right? I would say one, Brad Pitt.
Oh yeah.
He was an interview because he's so diverse. He could play the badass. Obviously, you got Troy. You got Snatch.
Yeah.
The way he threw himself in there as that character.
Yeah.
And you got Burn After Reading when he's like the gay guy.
The gym
the
instructor.
Yeah, the gym instructor. I love the fact that he can diversify himself. He's
Fight Club.
Fight Club,
amazing.
dude.
Yeah. Who's the other
Fucking
guy in Fight Club?
amazing.
Who's the other
Edward
Ed
Norton.
Norton.
Edward Norton.
Oh, dude, he's
Yeah,
another
good
great
too.
one.
He's
He's
really good.
another great one. Tom Hanks is on there too. I would say Samuel L. Jackson too.
That motherfucker.
But he just plays himself. He's like a Christopher Walken to me.
No,
Like,
Samuel.
He
Dude,
just
I could
he's
see-
so
actually
deeply just is himself.
he's a very mellow guy, actually.
The fact
like in personal life.
Yeah, he's very mellow.
yeah, dude. The
But I
fact
feel like
that
he plays a caricature of the thing that people expect him to be.
Exactly. That's what he has said. That because I think before he became actor, he was a custodian, like some really like crappy job.
man, I saw him in The Hateful Eight the other day.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he was fucking great in that one. Another one that I would say
Django.
so is Kevin Spacey.
Oh yeah.
He's
Oh shit. We're
Dude.
opening a can of worms right now.
yeah, I know, very controversial.
We're talking about just the acting, not
Just the acting, not the personal
because
life.
Dude.
But back to the initial conversation. these people are insane.
Yeah.
So
he's
the
another
brilliance
one
that
that's
comes
like,
with, here's a guy that's faked his whole life what he thinks people want him to be. That's why he's so good on stage.
yeah,
That's why he's so good on camera.
yeah,
Like, he may not have an understanding of who the truth. When you become so famous, you get away with so much shit. You just fall deeper into that fucking thing. So, personal life aside, yeah, he's a great actor. But you just go, what does it take to be that genius? You know?
That's why I agree also with Saulo when he's saying Johnny Depp, because I think he's fucking out of his mind, but he does do a good character. I love the diversification of you can do this, you can do that, you can be this, you can be the badass. Also, yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio is on top too. You know, the chick from V for Vendetta, Natalie Portman, I think she's pretty good.
Yeah,
I think she's
really
fucking
good.
really
She's
good. Dude.
she's Darth Vader's baby mama. I mean, you know, she's got to be good if you Darth Vader's baby mama.
I wonder how
Let's be
insane
realistic.
she is, because she's been acting since she was a kid. And it's
Yeah.
like, what kind of...
What was the other one?
mentality.
Candy, or the one where she's a kid and she's...
I don't remember. I just remember The Professional.
The
She was a
Professional.
kid.
Oh, The Professional.
She did
That's
That
another.
was-
fucking
that was her
amazing
first
in that
movie.
Oh, Hard Candy.
That wasn't her.
I think that was her.
That's that Juno girl. Hard Candy.
She
Ellen
actually.
Page.
Okay, yes.
Ellen Page.
Ellen Page. She's in the new production from Netflix, the Umbrella Academy. She's in that. She's like one of the main characters. Ellen Page.
Hard Candy was a sick ass movie.
Yeah.
Like, for me,
That was pretty nice.
that was a
I don't know what.
amazing movie.
Well, I was gonna say I don't know why I kind of confused them, but they kind of, when they were younger, they kind of look alike, right?
I couldn't tell you. I don't know.
I think another one of my favorites is Keira Knightley. She was really good in like the Pirates of the Caribbean, but she was also good in Domino. She was very badass, but she was very believable.
Sure.
You know.
But that ultimate fascination with acting or actors, what do you think that stems from? Like, where does that? What is that?
Show entertainment. We have a fascination as humans to have entertaining, to have entertainment. I'm sorry. We as humans have a need to be entertained, and therefore it goes back to not only stage stuff, but look like fucking. I was just when I went to Rome, it was like the whole fascination with like gladiators, which I think has to do a lot now with sports and Olympics.
Yeah.
And this goes back to forever now, you know. You have a fascination with Olympics, with sport, with people that can do physical attributes now, and before it used to be to the death, and now we look at like sports like modern day gladiators that bring not just death, but metaphorically a death in terms of points. Competition.
Defeat and
But
humiliation.
part of where we have our fascination with actors and everything, because it is hard. Have you tried acting? Have you tried going on a play or making? I remember.
Yeah, I act every day like I like the.
Well, that's
young
okay. So
motherfucker.
that's why I asked
Yeah.
that question. Is it really? Are we all acting because we're pretending to be something we're not truly to ourselves?
there are some aspects of life, sure. Like
We all put a face.
I
to
mean,
face
everything.
there are times and stuff where you have to deal with certain people in your life, and I know I do. Sometimes I do, and I have to go. I know what you're doing, dude. You know, but I will play your game in terms of I know what you're trying to get. Maybe you're trying to get some information out of me, and this and that. And this is not some sort of paranoia. You just know certain people, and you just know certain people that are like you just know certain people in your life that are bullshitters.
Yeah.
And you go, I'm gonna play your game. You're bullshitting.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna play along with this just to carry on the conversation. But in a sense, yeah, you might be acting for sure. Yeah, you are acting.
Aren't we all? Like, that's the thing.
To a certain extent, and there are people that have no fucking filter, because there are some people like, yeah, I'll play this game just to carry on the social
Ambiance.
aspect of this.
Yeah.
But there are some people like, you're fucking bullshit, and it totally is awkward after that. And those, you can create some awkwardness out of it.
From an
Yeah.
entertainment point, I get it. It's nice to have this, to connect on that human level, because they're portraying something that you feel.
It's also a form of art.
It's art, yeah.
It's art, for sure.
I think ultimately it's just, to me, I think at the end of the day, it's about it. lets you get away from reality. I mean, you
at the end of the day, it's art. It's a performance. It's art. It's like performing an instrument. Mm-hmm. It's painting a drawing. It's performing a play. It, in a sense, it's live art.
So this is why I don't put a lot of stock into it, because I feel like it makes us not pay attention to the fact that we can all be capable of it.
Because we're all capable of it. We're all capable of things.
Right. From a dopamine standpoint, creativity is this thing that's built in us that back in the day when we were indigenous and we had to survive, dopamine was dumped whenever you create something. Shelter, you created food, you harvest something. There's an instant response that your dopamine rewards your primal system, saying like,
sure,
you did a good thing.
You're going for an escape. What we're talking about, you're going for instinct.
Yeah.
And what we're talking about is an escape.
So this is where I go. Modern society has flipped the switch on us to say, look at this to get your dopamine. This is something we're all capable of. We're all capable of creating something. And it's very rewarding when you do that. But we're living in modern society where things are so easy. So dopamine is easily had by other things like entertainment, video games, food. The basic needs are met so
likes
easily.
Likes on Instagram.
Yeah, likes on Instagram.
And also, I think a lot of people are tuning in and getting a certain rush out of reality shows that portray a certain drama, which quote unquote they are reality shows, quote unquote, but they are scripted. It's a bunch of bullshit, dude. It's a bunch of made up drama for people to have drama.
It's selling you back.
So bad.
It's selling you back the human experience that you already experience. Like that's the beauty of it, is we already live it, but they dress it up in a certain way that it makes you addicted to it.
Yeah.
You end up wanting that dopamine response, so you pursue that, so you go work to make money to pay for the thing that gives you the opportunity to witness something else. That's why, I mean, I appreciate these people doing what they do, but they're insane. Like, I agree with all of you saying they're crazy people.
Yeah, but
all they do is make pretend.
Yeah, but that wasn't the question. The question was just, when you need a moment of an hour and a half to 3 hours, because some movies are 3 hours, who are the people that when you go to put your money up, say, you know what? My life is fucked up, but for the next hour and a half to 3 hours, these people are going to take me away from the craziness. That's all we were asking.
Yeah. That's why I don't have an answer, because none of them really stand out to me.
So there's not one person, not one actor that has impacted you in a movie that you're like, you know what? As soon as I leave this theater, my life is back to shit. But right now, for this hour and a half to 3 hours, it was great. He distracted me from that. There's not one person.
I just thought it too. Sorry, interrupt, Chris. You weren't going nowhere.
Bitch, you suck.
No, but
hold on. Gabriel Garcia Bernal.
Yes,
dude.
Well, yeah,
that fucking guy, right? He's a fucking great actor. I remember fucking seeing that motherfucker. He was as a kid in El Abuelo Yo. My fucking family used to watch that fucking novela, right? And he was a fucking like an 8-year-old kid, dude. Mm-hmm. And he grew up. Excuse me. He grew up, and
that's the devil trying to escape.
Dude, I know. Y tu mamá también.
Oh.
That fucking scene with him and Diego Luna, who's another great actor.
Yeah, absolutely.
The guy in Star Wars?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, it was
that fucking scene where they're about to beat each other's ass when they're talking about fucking each other's girlfriends.
Yeah.
I fucking love that. I've YouTubed that scene. I YouTubed that scene.
You know they're acting.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the way they were saying it, the way the words coming out of their mouth,
it was raw.
Couldn't have acted it any better. Like that was if.
That's if for real it happened.
Yeah, like if that happened to me, fuck you, Juan. Yeah. Get the fuck out the car, because I'm about to beat the living shit out of you.
Yeah.
Dude, it was so real that you could see the spit on the glass.
Yeah.
Like it was.
Also, another guy that's a little bit, in this conversation is overseen, but Sean Penn is a Sean Penn is another one for sure. Certifiably insane, probably.
Oh,
but he could fucking. Have you guys ever seen that movie U-Turn?
No.
Oh, a long time ago.
Dude, that one
That
scene
sounds
where
familiar.
he loses his shit when the mechanic is fucking with him, and he loses his shit. He fucking. I love that scene because he fucking went 1,000% in. He's fucking going off on
Dude.
him, and he's fucking losing. Who's to Billy Bob Thornton, who's another fucking great actor. And that scene where he's going off on him about fixing his fucking Mustang, where the point where he's slamming on the fucking car and he's fucking losing his voice, it's cracking. Like, that motherfucking shit
Dude,
was a raw
another
emotion.
one. John Travolta. Let's
Yeah.
think about this. This is the guy who made Grease, right? Then turns around and does a movie like Broken Arrow, Face Off,
Phenomenon.
Yeah, I mean, and you're like, he was before all these other movies. He was known as the guy from Grease, like the I guess the pretty boy, right? That does singing, and he was in this musical, and then goes off and does these other movies. And you're like, wait, like especially on Face Off, he was playing the nice guy, and then he went, and then they trade faces in the movie,
bad
and
guy.
he becomes a bad guy, and you're just like, wait, John Travolta's a bad guy?
Who's the other guy in Face Off?
Nick Cage.
Nicholas Cage.
He's another one that's
another
Is he
motherfucker that's
good
nuts.
or is he terrible? Because you can't really tell.
No, there are some movies that I fucking love him. One of my absolute favorite movies
8
on
millimeter.
him, Lord of War.
Yeah.
Lord of
great
War.
movie.
I love Lord of War. 8 millimeter is another great one.
That
But
one
in
to me
Con-
was just
hey,
like,
in Con
Kill 'em all
Air,
machine.
oh my
in
god,
Con Air, he was terrible. He was awful. The worst Southern accent you've
Yeah,
ever heard.
but
in
it's
your
like
Con
life.
Air.
he's so bad, he's
But see,
good.
Con
Dave
Air
Chappelle
wasn't
got
about
jump off
him.
the plane.
Hey,
dude,
but Con Air wasn't about
terrible.
him. Con Air was about the other guy, fucking Cyrus the Virus.
Cyrus the Virus.
That
Yeah,
was
John
the guy right
Malkovich.
there.
John Malkovich.
John
was
Malkovich.
Another crazy
another
He was,
motherfucker,
he was on Mice of Men. Tell
Yeah.
me about the rabbits, George.
Oh,
Please,
dude,
George,
yeah.
tell me about
He
the
was a
rabbits.
motherfucker. Dude, Burn After
Not a lot of
Reading.
people, yeah, but
Burn
you know
After
why?
Reading, he's fucking great.
You know
in
why
Burn
people
After
don't
Reading.
remember him in that? Because he gained hella weight
Yeah.
for of Mice of
I
Men. He was
actually
just a
didn't see the
big
movie. I just know the
Lenny.
story.
He was a big guy,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
real. He was a, I guess.
I didn't-
Have you watched Bird Box?
No,
He's in that.
is he?
Yeah, he's
in
good.
it.
He's
Wait,
good.
which one?
Bird Box.
Beer
That
box.
Bird Box.
Bird box.
That's
The
Bullock,
the
right?
very
The one on Netflix.
Yeah, the
Sandra
very
Bullock?
trendy one that got all those memes. Yeah,
You know what?
he
I
was
don't-
in it too, and
I
he was an
don't-
asshole in there, and rightfully so. I mean, dude, rightfully
don't-
so in that role. He's very good. He was
I
very
don't know why, but I have not seen Bird Box, and I've heard
You're
only-
not missing a goddamn
Okay.
thing.
Because everybody that I've talked to, which is my sister,
I just watched it for all the fucking memes. I was like, I want to know what these memes are talking about.
so it
And I
wasn't
fucking-
that good.
No, it's terrible actually,
All right.
dude.
Well, then I guess I'm.
Have you watched it, Chris?
No.
Have you watched it, Lalo?
I did.
What'd you think?
Okay.
I mean,
so I'm not gonna watch.
Now
it.
that look, okay, so as you're watching this, kind of like, okay, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? But once the movie is over, you're like, so wait, that's it? But
Yes,
it's
exactly. Did you ever watch back in the day the Langoliers with Stephen King?
Yes.
Yeah.
So is that?
You, at least the Langoliers, they fucking
Have you
showed you
seen-
what it was.
have you seen-
This one, they never show you what it is. And
Have you
never show you what it is.
the Happening,
I think
directed
so.
by.
M. Night Shyamalan.
M. Night Shyamalan, yeah.
It's basically the same.
Ooh, Mel
shit.
Gibson is another one in
He's
Science.
insane.
In Science, I loved him in Science.
Yes, in Science.
Yeah, dude, he was amazing.
Swing
Oh
away.
yeah. Oh,
He's
Swing
legit-
away.
He's
Yeah.
legit out of his mind.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna switch on to Saulo's story that he's been building up. He said that he didn't want to give us any teasers before the pre-show, so let's hear it.
So, so I think you guys all have met Oscar, correct? Cheeseburger.
Yeah.
You guys have all met him.
I know him.
Okay. Just a little before the story starts, he's a big Niner fan, right? Big Niner fan. Yeah, he's a big Niner fan, right?
Hey,
Ice Cube's-
hey, how do you get cheeseburger?
So when I first started working at, so he got it. So when I first started working at the airport, maybe like about a year into it, he gets hired. He's 18 years old. He's fresh out of high school. He used to work with his dad at another spot in the airport, but somehow he got hired on to the company that I was on. At this point, I'm already a lead, and he's a regular ramper. we started, we got a little close, and we started talking. I found out
Boning.
that
Boning.
You guys were boning.
Thank you, Lalo. Thank you.
So, anyways, listen.
He's just in there boning. Boning.
So, we both found out that we're from the east side, and we both found out that
We're boning.
yeah, we're boning.
5 miles away.
I live like a couple blocks away from my nigga.
So
you
we're
feel me?
boning all the time.
And so, so we started hanging out.
I'm boning.
Yeah. And at that time where we worked at,
We're boning a lot.
yeah, there was at the airport there was only a Burger
Private
King,
room so we could bone.
and we used to go to the Burger King all the time. Like me and him took our lunch together.
To bone.
I was his lead, so we used to take lunch together, and we go to Burger King.
To bone.
And I remember for like 2 or 3 months
We
straight,
bone a lot.
all he did was buy cheeseburgers. They
Bone me.
they were like cheap at the airport, right? So, and the nigga was, my boy was broke, so all he could afford was cheeseburgers. So I remember one day we were chilling. I was like, dude, every day for about a month or two now,
You're boning me.
all you've been doing is eating cheeseburgers,
Boning me.
like straight out. That's all you've been ordering, cheeseburgers. Well, fuck, that's all I can afford. I said, dude, you know what? I'm just gonna name it Cheeseburger.
You christened him Cheeseburger?
That's
That's hilarious.
So I condemned him to be Cheeseburger, and I'll tell you,
Condemned him. Not christened him. I 19.
Yes.
I condemned you.
Straight you.
I
Straight
know for
out.
18 years of your
Because-
life, you've Oscar.
Hey,
You are now Cheeseburger.
I'll tell you like this: anybody that he works with now either knows him as
Cheeseburger.
That's
Cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger.
Hilarious.
9 times out of 10,
cheeseburgers.
9 times out of 10 is Cheeseburger.
All right. So that was the sidetrack.
So
It's
that's-
such a
that was- that's
fucking
how-
funny name. Like whenever I mentioned him in the story, I was like, yeah, and then fucking Cheeseburger was back there, and to me it's so normal, but people are like, wait, what's that fool's name? Like, yeah, Cheeseburger. Like, yeah, this fool, yeah, his name's fucking awesome. Reach out, Cheeseburger.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Sidetrack. Thank you, Juan.
Yeah,
So back to the cheeseburger, right? Now you guys know how I know this guy and why he's whatever, right? So last week, we're chilling at his house Friday night. We're just having drinks and doing what we do, right? And again, like I said earlier, he was playing Ice Cube music because it's one of his favorite rappers and shit. And I go, hey, Cheeseburger. I go, what would you do if you meet Ice Cube, right? And he's like, she, right? Like she, right? And I was like, but what happens if you go when you meet him, he goes, hey, this is Raider Nation. Fuck any Niner fan. I'll fucking kill a Niner fan, right? And he looks dead in my eyes and he goes, shit, that's fuck. Mind you, he's a Niner fan. He's like, shit, that's easy. Raider Nation, baby.
oh motherfucker! When I see you next, you better pray. You better pray I never see you again in my life, dude.
He goes,
holy motherfucker,
He goes,
dude!
oh,
I got it on recording right now, dude. Holy
he goes, straight face. Straight fucking face. There is no hesitation.
I would have Stone Cold Stunner him right there.
Dude, as soon as I asked him, hey, what would happen if he said straight out, fuck San Fran, fuck a Niner, it's all about the Raiders, what the fuck would you do? And I said, and you were in the room. You walk into the room, it's him, and he's with his goons, like his brothers, right? The motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And he goes, what has they on? Raider Nation. That's fucking easy, bro. Raider Nation, baby.
Flicks the cap off.
You have no idea. I know this was a fucking Niner fan, and dude, don't.
Dude, he goes,
Oscar,
hold on. He goes,
Cheeseburger motherfucker, you better not.
dude, he goes,
anymore. Dude.
he goes, man, he's all, I'll fucking straight tell him, what's up with that hat, homie? Put that bitch up. He's all, he goes, I'll take a picture with that motherfucker. He said, straight gangsta style, just He's what's up, homie? They call me Creeper. That fool said, they call me Creeper, bro. Raider Nation, baby. Creeper. What's
Damn.
Dude, and he got down and did the gangster poses, just chilling with ice, like, what's up, homie? They call me Creeper, baby.
Dude, if I ever see that fool again, dude.
Dude, he goes, you know how sometimes you hold the 9 and you just creep? He goes, sometimes you hold the 9 and you just, you hide in that shit. He's all, and I'm just a creeper, baby. You fuck up, I'm Creeper, baby. It's Creeper from Raider Nation. Oh my god, dude. I was literally, dude.
If I ever see him, you need to go over there for about 10 minutes. I can't even look at you right now.
When
I got so much shit to talk right now, dude. I gotta take my notes over there. You better go.
When I tell you, I was in dude. My body started hurting. I was laughing I'm not gonna, listen, this is how bad it was. I was laughing so hard, I started cramping in my stomach. How the fuck
your
did
period
you
was
cramp
hitting
your
you?
stomach muscles from laughing so much? I figured it out. It's when motherfuckers say some stupid shit. Dude, oh my god. Dude, Efren looked at me, he was, dude, red eyes. I mean, red eyes.
Because his eyes are bleeding. That used to be my brother. He was a Niner fan.
Dude, that was, and it was.
Don't tell Juan we're dead.
You know what? Listen, what made it the funniest
Indiana
shit
Jones
was that.
the Lost Ark.
Yeah, it just melts.
Listen, what made it the funniest
My eyes.
was that this guy, I mean, he's a Niner fan. No,
Dude, hey, that's what it blows my mind. As
Yeah.
a Raider fan, it's like, dude.
And then he
holy
goes,
fuck.
and I told him, I said, dude, you know you're fucking, he's all, fuck that, bro. He's all, I'm in a room with Ice Cube full of his fucking goons. He's all, them motherfuckers gonna shoot me. He's all, fuck that. He's like, I'm gonna be smart. He's like, I'm over here trying to say what's up to Cube, and you got Dub C on the corner trying to shoot me. Nope. Raider Nation, baby. He goes, Ice, let me get that hat, bro. Raider Nation, LA, baby. What? And he goes, we had a shitty year this season, though, right? That's
all good.
He's
all
like,
good.
He's like, we had a shitty year this past season, right? He's like, fuck, we gotta get John Gruden out this bitch. Still. Like he's a real fan. Like, so, yeah, like we gotta
going
get,
into the
he's like, John Gruden let us down, right? You get the fuck out my face. Dude. And then he goes, yeah, you just call me Creeper, bro. Creeper? I said, good God. Dude, I'm telling you guys, if oh my, I told them you have to have 911 on speed dial because I think I literally almost died that night, dude. I was hurting. I've never.
That's like me going like Niners. And
Yeah,
this and
dude.
that. Like,
That's
no.
I've never had body pain from laughing. I didn't even know that was possible. I didn't even know
Check
you can
yourself
get.
at the ER.
I feel
Listen.
sore.
Dude, I didn't. Hey, I woke up the next day.
Appendicitis. I don't know what's going on right now.
Bro, I woke up the next day like I did 1,000 push-ups and 1,000 sit-ups. Like, why is my stomach hurting?
Exhausted, sore,
Dude, I
sweaty.
worked out some muscles that night from laughing so hard. I couldn't believe it. Son of a bitch, dude. Oh my God, dude. That was.
Does he listen to the podcast?
Huh? Efren does. Efren does. I don't know if Cheeseburger does, but Efren does.
He will now.
Efren will make it.
Efren's listening right now. Go, bro, we can't ever have Saulo.
No.
Hey, you fucked her up for the family.
No.
I can't be seen with you now.
Like, I can't
you
even
know
do
what saying much. No, the hell you. No, forget it.
No, I know Efren listens to him because he be like repeating shit that we say, so I know he listens to it. Yeah, absolutely. So Efren, please let your brother hear this part because he needs to know the world knows he a traitor. That motherfucker said, "Oh, that's easy, baby."
I can just see the future.
Raider Nation.
Fucking Oscar's just slipping his cards out. Fuck that fool, dude.
Oh my God, dude, that.
As he's playing poker,
Again.
as he's playing Texas Hold'em.
Again, everything that came after that was comical, but the initial shit that got me, that came so natural from my boy, right? Who's a a Niner fan
I
to
knew
the
it all
heart.
along. I knew it all
He
along.
didn't even hesitate. No, like I said, hey Chris, what would you do if the dude that you know the artist that you love says fuck your team, fuck this?
Yeah.
You would 9 out of 10. You would
Fuck my team?
9 out of 10. You'd be like, man, fuck that. Niner, baby, red and gold. This fool straight out
Flew like that.
like that said, shit.
Ice Cube, like
He's
me,
all,
love me, Ice Cube.
dude,
We're
and,
friends now.
again, what made it worse is like, man, that's easy. Like there was no
No hesitation.
There was no thought. There was no thought.
That's easy, bro. Raider Nation, baby. I was like, oh my god,
So
no.
for this
you
segment,
didn't.
can we get
think
the
that-
image on the YouTube to be just like a
Yes.
Burger King burger wrapper?
That was
but
thinking.
just with Raider like symbols all over.
Oh my
Big
god.
baggy ass jeans.
And Ice Cube's holding it too. Just
This is why I told you I could, dude. Oh, dude. We laughed about that for that whole last weekend. Not this past weekend, the weekend past. We laughed about that shit the whole.
You should have called me. I would have got out of bed and go
Dude,
over
hey,
there.
we went to Monster Jam on Sunday, and I saw what's up, Green?
Don't laugh,
He's all, oh, dang, baby, I got the 9 just hiding. I was like, oh my god,
I see.
dude, fucking Oscar, dude, fucking Cheeseburger.
Didn't he go to Raider game with us sometime?
Oh yeah, that day was
Yeah,
fucked
yeah,
up.
okay. That
Dude,
was
we
the
passed
day.
out 5:30 a.m. right?
Yeah.
And we just getting into the sleep. We just like, we finding a spot. This stupid son of a bitch over here, Juan. Get up, guys. We gotta go to the game. It's New Year's, I think.
Oh, was that what
my-
that was? The New Year's?
Oh my fuck, dude.
Mountain View?
Probably.
Oh
Nini's?
my fuck, dude.
No,
Nini's
that
place,
was
no?
another day.
That's a different one.
Either way, it might have been Christmas. It might have been a Christmas game.
Something like that. No, it was in October.
Was it?
Damn. Way off.
Nah. Either way, so we're just finding our spot. Cheeseburger passing out on the floor. I'm on this motherfucker's couch. Like, it's just working. Just
Finally falling asleep.
this motherfucker walks into
Let's
the
go.
fucking living room. Time to wake up. We gotta go. I'm like, bro, I just, dude. We go to the fucking game, dude. And I think that was the only one that he went. Well, he went with us. And I told this fool, I said, listen, we here now. We gotta make the best of it, bro. Like, and he's a Niner fan, but he's cool about it.
I've taken Niner fans to games,
Oh,
to Raider games,
bro.
dude. And
You know what? I'm gonna tell you
they
like
have a
this.
good time.
and I'm gonna tell you like this, and he could tell me if I'm wrong. That was probably one of the funnest times he's ever had. Like, I know it wasn't with the Niner fans, but it was with us, his friends and the Raider fans. And he'll tell you, dude, he had an amazing time. Like, he's not gonna like sit here and be like, just because it was a Raider game, like, I don't fuck. No, straight out, he's told me, like, we've talked about it. I was like, that was one of the greatest times we've ever had. You know what I mean? Him being a Niner fan, I'm a Cowboy fan, right? But there hasn't been one time that I haven't gone to these Raider tailgates and I'm like, this was whack.
Yeah.
Like, every time.
Yeah.
Every time I've been to and that's why, and Juan knows, that's why there's definitely a special place in my heart for the Raider, because it's like they've shown me what NFL professional tailgate game could be like, because I couldn't I can't go to Arlington. It's not around the corner from me. I can't go to Dallas. So I go to Oakland and I go with these Raider fans, and they're just, I mean, you could tell, even if you're not a fan of the team, but you don't get out of
community
line
of the fans.
and you're supportive, they accept you. They take you like a family, and they're like, because there was plenty of times where I was like, you know what? I'm a Cowboy fan, but I'm here to support y'all's.
Yeah.
I'm here for the Raider Nation.
Yeah.
And they were so accepting, so nice about it. You know what I mean? And it felt good to know that, this is what if one day I go to Arlington and go to a tailgate, this is probably what it's gonna feel like.
That's how
That
I
was
felt.
great. Absolutely.
I'm not even a sports fan, but I've been to tailgates with you guys,
Yes.
and it's amazing.
Yes.
Good times, because it's just the community that you build. Have any of you been to the Santa Clara Stadium?
Yeah.
The Levi?
I went.
Levi's.
I went.
when the Earthquakes were playing there.
Yeah.
I went for WrestleMania.
WrestleMania.
No.
Any football
You're
event?
thinking of
No?
you said Santa Clara.
Or whatever.
No,
that is.
Levi's.
Oh, the
Stadium.
Levi.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I've never been to the Levi. I thought you meant Santa Clara University.
No,
the Buckshaw.
Whatever that is. I think it's
Oh,
Santa
so
Clara.
Levi,
Levi's.
where the Niners play.
Yeah.
Nah, I've never been
No?
there. But he went for WrestleMania, which
But no.
I fucking despise.
No,
Mike, one more time. Michael Lomas. Fuck you.
Hey, you know what? He wants to come on this show, and I think he'd be great.
We got
Negative.
5 mics.
I disapprove.
Hey, you know what?
Can we raise our hands on who wants approve and who wants it? Raise your hands if you think he shouldn't. Thank you. No, y'all raise it. It's over. Everybody raise their hand. We're done, Mike.
Hey.
You can-
All right, so we're gonna do a lightning quick takeaway, starting with Juan.
No, pass.
Okay,
My takeaway.
quick.
Cheeseburger got his name from the airport, Burger King. I never knew.
Yeah. My takeaway is that if you got enough guns, you'll change a motherfucker's team real quick.
My takeaway is, I guess I'm the only one that likes Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
My takeaway is that Chris doesn't believe in actors.
Yeah.
All right,
Marker
thank you
edit.
for listening. Listen to us next time.